Yo! Welcome to Custom Hero Line Wars. You've got to pick skills that complement each other, so you can go for melee, but obviously get skills that benefit melee, or range that benefit range, multi-shot, that kind of stuff. Melee, I'm going to be going for probably cleave and all that kind of good stuff. You probably want a good, well-rounded team, but I don't know if that's going to happen. This is the first time playing this in ages. But it is a really cool map. I did a little play test just to make sure the thing works. We'll probably go for slightly harder difficulty, but not too difficult because we're still very new to this map. So something like 150% difficulty. As soon as the game starts, I'll show you what I mean, but there'll be 3 minutes to set things up. At least set up the options. It's actually really quite well balanced from what I noticed, because people will say, oh, everyone just goes as agility heroes. Well, they can do that if you give them that option. But there is also an option to make it so that people can only go intelligence heroes or only go strength heroes. Now, for the sake of testing this, I think we'll just let everyone do what the hell they want to do. But if we do make this a regular play, or at least frequent play, then we can put in more rules. So there's rules down here. No recipes, passive shrines, progressive random. This changes quite a lot of stuff. You can preset modifiers and extra modifiers. But I'm going to do this manually with the Wisp here. So you can choose the speed, the damage, all that kind of stuff in regards a lot of the yellow stuff. So it's not too difficult. It's just one difficulty on. Bounty, I guess, on because we like gold. And now you get to select your hero. On the left-hand side is agility. Whee! Speedo's tried this before. Goes straight to Dart Ranger. Knows exactly how to get to it. We've got an issue, and we've got Speedo and Tainted, who are on the enemy team. So they've tried these maps quite a lot, frequently. So just putting that disclaimer out there. They've played this a lot more than I have. And they do that with quite a lot of maps now, so we need to probably stop them from knowing which maps we're going to play, because they just keep try-hard and everything, which obviously makes it a bit unfair on newer players that aren't ready to give it a go. So, here we go. I've got Shadow Dancer. I like him. He's a small little agility hero. We're going to go for Cleave, Crit, Incinerate, and what's the fourth ability going to be? Hero dons to enemy melee attackers. Each level increases the armor and damage return bonus. This is where I get stuck. I'm not sure what to do. There's auras down here. I can't show you everything, to be honest with you, because the game's going to start pretty shortly. But there's a whole bunch of cool auras and stuff like that down here, but you also get the ability to get another aura. There's also an item that does give you Vampire eventually, but it's not for a while. So it depends on how much greed you want to go for. Do you want to save up for that item? Thunderclap. Maybe just to slow things down around me. Bash, I'm not a huge fan of, actually, in comparison. I'm much more likely to go something like Spiked Armor. Returns the damage back. Or you can send stuff back to the enemy lane with Temporal Armor. Imbues the armor with mystical energy, which gives a chance for an attacker, any attacker, to be killed and respawn in the opposing lane. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, though. Because obviously you do want to flood their lane, but at the same time you're giving them gold. It's not killed. It has a chance to be stunned. I think I'll go for that anyway, just out of curiosity. That's 4 abilities, and then you pick an ultimate. The ones on the left are more active type ultimates. You've got this interesting one, Defensive Aura Minion. Never tried it, but I've been curious about it. But I'm probably going to stick to Drunken Brawler. This is like a proper passive character. Not 100% sure the Drunken Brawler in this does stack with crit. I think it might do. Hopefully it does. If not, somewhat a bit wasted. But Defensive Aura gives you ability to learn different auras, but you've got to keep that Wisp around you. But that should potentially be incredibly good. But I haven't tried it before, so I don't want to do anything too risky. So I want to try to give this the best opportunity possible. So everyone just waits here until the game is ready to start. 16 seconds left for people to just pick what they need to pick. Got Dragon Turtle here. Strength, interestingly enough. Still need to pick a lot of abilities, though. Fortnite. Is he even ranged? He is ranged. Okay. So you got a building down here where you can send your stuff. Let's get rid of the scoreboard for now, because it's going to really clump stuff up. So, sending off the goods. Everything is equally balanced, so you could send off this or that amount equivalent to that and you still get the same income. It takes a while for them to reach us, so what I would suggest down at the bottom right. Because these are really good for starting. But I need to get enough income for it. I've not tried this before. This is basically me winging it. I've played it literally up until this point just to make sure the game works, but should be able to get 50 income because the income's going up, so you can see 34, 36. The mobs are starting to come in now. You won't be able to hold up too well first at the start. You only get a tiny bit of gold from them, so it's probably worth selling, but at the same time they get gold for the kills that they're doing. Now, as soon as I can get up to 50, I'll feel much more confident going for the kill. Now, I can pick an ability. I'm going to go for Incinerate first, because I've never tried that, but it doesn't even cost mana in this version. Oh, yeah. That's right. You can get a pack mule. That's very true. I'll get a pack mule, actually. I'll do exactly what you just said there. Pack mule. That allows you to pick up items. We definitely don't want them going into this circle, if we can help it. So, as soon as I can get the pack mule to get the income... There we go. Pull those items over to me. Come back over here. Now you've also got this over here which casts spells, which is really good for clearing off the mobs. Very, very good indeed. Gonna go for cleave and that, I think. Right, let's get you. And we just start clearing and hope we've got the most imbalanced heroes. There's obviously quite a bit of strategy to this as well, but seeing as we're not really practicing this and we're just playing it for like the first time in forever, it's a lot to take on board. So this heals up for 500 hit points. I've got 1,000, but it's definitely worth spending on at the start. You can see what their heroes are. They got agility, strength, agility. We're sticking together here with strength, agility, myself, agility, and agility, and intelligence, as well as Black Dragon Whelp there. Is that purchased mob there, or is that what you got access to? Looks like it's going okay though over here. Get that temporal armor. Just keep doing income. You can save up your sort of like your mana over time for spells and abilities with the spell vault. Like you can cast Blizzard and stuff like that. It's not so necessary at this stage when we can clear the mobs. It is a quick way to clear things up. I wonder if that was an aggressive spell then. Because I think he got some spells. I'm not sure if you can use them aggressively on the enemy side. I guess not, because that's not doing any damage to them. I think it says like, oh, it doesn't say that you can't use it, but yeah, it doesn't give experience, nor does it give kills, nor does it damage the enemy, so maybe one of these does it, but as far as I can tell, nada. So you can see the income rate here. Chaz is going off the roof there. You've always got to be trying to spam as much as possible whilst trying to get kills. Hopefully they're okay down there. So far so good, really. I haven't even needed to use any of these healing pots. Now a hero like mine is super slow curve. It will start to blow up much later on into the game because it's passive based. So the more super powerful items I get for it, the better. But the super powerful items in the base, which I'll show you whilst I'm doing all of this, are really bloody expensive. So things like, what are you doing? Things like, what? What is it? I think it's struggling. That is a drunken horse. So we've got the cleaver. Oh shit, someone's got through. We've got the cleaver. That's 10,000 gold. So you can see some of these items, you can see the sheer prices of them, and some of them cost in wood. Are going to be taking a long time to build up to, so you really got to get that income going ASAP. So far clearing seems okay. They've got a lot there. We might want to send more powerful mobs. I don't know, they get the same amount of gold from however much you send, so I'm not entirely... Let's find out, actually. Like, for example, that's a centaur. I get 6 gold for that, and a centaur gives 5 income. So you're actually, on certain mobs, except for the barbed arachnids and the rogue, from that centaur I was getting more gold. So if you send the shittiest ones, I think you start to make a profit from getting kills on their mobs. If you see what I'm saying. That explosion's well good, and cleave. I thought that might work. So I've combined incinerate and cleave to try to get some value. Bear in mind that you don't want to let your fault get up to maximum mana. You always want to be trying to spend that efficiently, but for now we're okay. Like, you could do a blizzard here, but they're still killing waves down there, so that's perfectly fine. So there's a chance I might also be sending mobs back with my temporal armor. No items so far. It's literally just a spam fest at this point. Whilst trying to survive until stronger units come through. You can upgrade your tech, if we have a look, at 30,000 gold. So got a while to go before we get there. I can get Drunken Brawler now. I'll show what that does in a moment. Which does 25% chance to dodge an attack and 45% chance to deal 3 times damage to the enemy. Now the interesting thing is I also have Crit Strike that does 15% chance to do 2 damage, but you can see that I think it does stack because you've got 2 different crit numbers coming out there. 1,000 and you had 2 lots at the same time there, so I think it definitely does stack. 1,700 and then one's at like, if I can show it off, 1,600. 2 went off at the same time, so it's definitely stacking basically. I'm trying to show like the differentiations between like the different numbers. But yeah, they're stacking. He gets lots of crits, almost on every hit. You can send this thing, but you don't get income for it, so you want to try not to do that. All of the incomes can be sent through this building here. And you got QWER, that kind of stuff, so it's easy to spam. Just hotkey your building up and go from there. Looks like we're clearing this quite nicely. Another point in Incinerate, thank you very much. That's been very good to me. Start to look at the scoreboard now. Also be a bit concerned about my healing. Standing in a bit of trouble potentially. I've got a lot of healing pots, but not forever. If I get properly surrounded, it could be trouble. Oh, the gold is coming through, but Chaz is going crazy. I wonder if he's getting fed to be able to get that much gold from another player. That might be one of their strategies. I'll have to see if you can feed gold. Because I don't know how he's got to that much. You can give gold to other players, so there's, I bet they're doing something like that. Because how can he be 3,200? I've been basically spamming on the income the whole time. The only thing I spent on was 50 gold for a potion, and also we're going to fall back here. 50 gold for a potion. Yeah, they're doing some sort of cheesy strat. Like I say, this is part of the issue when they're practicing the map beforehand for their strategies. But I'm not too far behind. As long as I keep this up, I should be okay. But they're definitely feeding. There's something strange going on there. Flying Fortress. Is that one of your abilities, is it? Shame I can't kill the mobs on that side. Maybe add no summons, because early OP. I'm getting told from Strubble. Because you can see their other incomes are much lower, so he's probably asked to be sent. As long as the team Embermon hasn't sent much either. So Ember needs to send. Well, like I explained earlier, all of these units give the same amount of income, even to the last one. So that is still the equivalent of 752 of those, or whatever it is, you know what I mean? So I've been doing this myself, on cooldown pretty much. I'm not too far behind though. But I think you got a little boost from gold without probably even knowing it. Because otherwise I'm not sure how that math works out. I'm not sure if that command works either. I don't know if there's tomes in this one. We have got a leak coming here. That's going to steal a life as well. We don't really want that, but I don't have a town portal, nor do I'm not entirely sure there is an item that's a town portal. There's a whole bunch of items here, and it gets quite complicated in terms of the recipes and that requirements for it. And you see my character's pretty damn strong that he can just stand here all day. I'm getting a lot of gold though myself, so you might have got gold from kills too. Is there a way to know that though? Kills 623, so yeah, I'd have to assume that he did actually get that. Taking that on board. Ember hasn't got many kills. I don't think Speedo's pick worked out for him. Try hard a bit more. These sneaky little bastards getting through. Do they need help down there? Because I'll fall back down that lane if needed. This character's super OP already, and he's not even got any items. I could buy items for him. Haven't got to that stage yet, though. Gonna tech up. Get that level 2. So we can start building it up. Okay, we're starting to get hit by much harder creeps now. I'm gonna have to start spamming these potions, as you can see. Makes it harder for me to concentrate. Although I can do a blizzard. And that's gonna do damage. That's from my altar. That was close. Trying to min-max and manage all of this is quite tricky indeed. The income is just going to be so unfair for certain players, like myself and Chaz. We're just going to get well and truly out of hand. It'd be nice if I could kill him. I could find out if we could like combine our dragon hearts.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Now what?
I don't know exactly what Dragonheart does, but it's one of the more powerful ones. Oh, it's already been sent. I guess only one person can do it. But it's something that can affect the enemy. Shit. I'm trying to look at so many spells and abilities all at the same time. Oh, it's good that your Patmure's immune, though. Alright, I'm going to respawn in a while. You do not gain experience from altar kills, so you know. Oh, right. Fair enough. So you don't really want to go too crazy on it. But to be fair, I haven't. I've got 1300 mana. Although I don't think anyone else is using their altar either. I can buy that item now that does give you the health over time. Kill, maim. That's the one. That's like Vampora as well. But trying to be as greedy as possible because it just rewards it. Just rewards greed too much. Look how far Chaz has got. It's crazy. It's too imbalanced. It really is. So you have got game sets and stuff like that to make it more balanced. But you can clearly see it's not really very well balanced when someone's got 161,000 versus another person with 10,000 income. Little bit messed up, yo. Are we going to fall back so we can defend this, or are you good? Don't stand on top of it. Stand in front of it. Otherwise they just run into you. Shit, I even went back to my hero to take potions. Okay. That's Monsoon I'm using there, by the way, to clear a lot of that. Does like its stasis traps, but it's only good if it hits a decent chunk of units. The thing is this is so hard to keep an eye on. Like I said, let me just fucking send stuff. And I'm going to have a look at the recipes whilst I'm trying to constantly spam send stuff. You don't really get a chance to breathe. There's wood, a lot of requirements for wood, and I'm not sure how you get wood yet. But if you do get wood, you might want to upgrade to level 3 summoner first, actually.
Delicious. More gold is required.
You can hear the amount of spamming I'm having to do here. And you've got to spam up your hero, make sure they stay alive. because these things hit like a truck. Also, looks like they have stuns, which is a bit nasty. I just die so quickly. The summon ability. What, you mean the spell vault being too overpowered? Oh wow, what the hell has it got wards with 32,000 damage? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, some abilities are broken in this, clearly. 32,000 on each ward. Holy shit. And they got 20,000 health as well. Yeah, I think maps like this maybe won't get played very much often in the future. People like to see this kind of map, but I don't really know why, because it's clearly not balanced. Maybe they just like the imbalance of it, but it's just a spam fest. There's no skill to this shit. Now I've got lumber. More lumber is required. What the fuck did I spend that lumber on? I haven't spent it on anything and I lost my lumber. Don't get it. Alright, we've got some more lumber now. Yeah, but even if I practice, is that fair on everyone else? Is everyone else going to be practicing? It just doesn't seem like it's very... I mean, no, what... On initial... If you just let the map play out how it plays, it's clearly broke as fuck. But I think we could always come back to this and, like I say, introduce a intelligence heroes only rule or remove certain abilities rule. Because it does seem to have a lot of options when it came to that customizing how the map could be played by the players. It had a lot of options in regard to that. That lumber seems to disappear, and I'm not sure where it's disappearing on, because none of the things I'm building are using it. My hero just insta-dies, so he needs health, but he needs... Oh look, the lumber's come back now. Ah, so doing that is actually spending... Oh, I remember how that kind of shit works now. That reminds... That's like a flashback to the past. If you spend on this and you don't have the gold for it, it takes it out of the lumber, and one lumber is equivalent to something like 100,000 gold or something like that. I kind of remember that now. That's why my lumber has been disappearing now. It's ages ago since I've done this. So you kind of want to get stuff like make yourself invulnerable with these stupid... Look at that, 98% damage reduction. What's the incomes at now? It's really hard to tell. Don't think it even knows. So the more income you get, the faster you get that lumber up, the quicker you can get the most overpowered items. There's only so many items you can hold on to. Your abilities do stack up with your power though. So you see 19,000 damage to things that blow up. We've got 105 lives left. I think they have 180. Oh wow! Again, just kind of insta-died. I mean, I can buy some items, but I've got 98% damage reduction. I don't know if there's any items that overall increase your health other than these recipe ones, and it's pretty hard to buy recipes when all of this crap is going down. That gives you bonus strength, which does increase your health. There's nothing specifically that just gives you a giant amount of health points on top of what you got, other than buying strength items, from what I can tell. Right, strength max. Strength max. Is that working? Strength. Strength max. Strength max. It's not using any of my gold. My strength hasn't changed. So I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Nah, my agility in that isn't changing. Ugh, I can't even... It's so laggy, I can't even buy anything. So your super items are from here, really. Or here. You can see some of this stuff costs a crazy amount. Whatever just gives me health.
An allied champion has fallen.
I'm just gonna... 5,000 health. And armor. 2,000 health, armor. Have to get rid of these. Lol.
An allied champion has
I'm getting free. And I still just insta die!
Our champion has fallen.
Oh man. Well, that's custom line wars for you. We might revisit it and try it again. And try to see what the options are that can dumb down the hell out of all of this so it totally isn't as overpowered as it clearly is. That might help. No carry for the enemy team this time because Chaz has been kicked out. So we're going to try... I'm going to have a look again at the options. I'm not even sure if I'm player 1 to be honest. I just started this off. We'll see what happens when it starts. And hopefully there might be an option for it. If not, then no summons. How do you go for no summons though? Oh, I am still controlling. No recipes. Recipes are a real pain in the dick. Activate passive shrine modes. This mode disables all damaging spells in the spell shrine except Dragon Heart. So yeah, let's just get rid of that crap. Where's the option to remove summons though? I've got move, stop, hold, patrol, no recipes, progressive random, activate progressive random mode. Every 5 income rounds, modifiers will be re-randomized, which isn't super clear to me straight away. Starts the game with random modifiers. I'll say it. Actually type it out. You think that's going to work? I doubt it. Here's the description here in the quest line. Credits. Visit the website. There's no commands up here or anything like that to type out. So one of the things I liked about the options is you can say all players agility, intelligence, strength, but it doesn't look like you can ban summons, which is what I'm being told to ban, but I don't see an option for it from the quest menu up here. There's nothing there. There's nothing here. There's nothing here, 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 nor here to do that. So people have to just not do it basically, which isn't a very good way to balance it, because someone probably will. If not today, then another day. So the summons building is down here. So none of that. All ranged. Let's go all intelligence heroes. And make those intelligence heroes melee. And we'll start... What was that? Okay, whatever. We're going on normal then.
I shall be your eyes.
So there's 2 options here. Those are the intelligence heroes that are available. Get on Battle Mage. Multiples are... Don't think it makes too much of a difference, just the look. Although some might have faster attacks than others. There's no way to know unless you've played the map a million times and know every single hero. Okay. I want to see what that defensive Aurus does. So as a we're melee heroes here. Go Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire.
Hello. Take your time. Look around.
That's a good combo.
Can I help you?
Spirit Link is strong for your allies, but also can get you killed, so I'm really not sure about that ability. Swift Learner maybe?
Get on with it. Take your time. Look around. Can I help you?
Black Arrow might be interesting. Get multiple skeletons to help creep. That's if they're any good. But it's for ranged heroes only, so we're not ranged, so that's no good.
Hello.
You can look at your allies to see what they've got. No one has picked up Brilliance Aura from what I can tell, so
Take your time. Look around.
I'm going to pick up Brilliance Aura in that case. So one of us has it. Although you kind of want one of each down each lane.
Hello.
Inferno, cast down multiple Infernos, pretty strong. Mirror Image, Speed and Slash, Offensive Aura. Kind of wanted to get the Aura thing just to see what that did. Go for the Defensive Aura. Brilliance, oh that's got Brilliance Aura. Fine, I'll go Offensive Aura then in this case. That's my ultimate, just to see what it does.
Okay. I go. Get on with it.
Breath of Fire, Drunken Haze combo, Swift Learner, so I can try to level up faster and get more powerful that way, because your heroes and your abilities kind of stack up with your power. Breath of Fire is on pretty damn short cooldown, so don't really need too many other casting spells. It's pretty straightforward, this guy. Offensive Aura minions, what I'm really curious about.
I go.
It's got Breath of Fire, Incinerate. Incinerate was okay, yeah. Orbital Bombardment, Swift Learner, Flash Flood. That ability, I think, is like Stampede, because I tried that ability. Okay, so down here, we send off our barbs. I can't even see with this menu. We come over here,
Can I help you?
get ourselves a mule on the next income, and then go up down one of the lanes. Start off with Swift Learner.
Take your time. Look around.
Mule,
Get on with it.
and then you can go buy me something later on. And then go back to sending income. And let's see how long it takes before this gets out of hand. Any kills you can get early on. Oh, it's something you have to activate. I didn't know that. Although that's okay, because the Drunken Haze, I thought it was a passive. Oh no! Oh! Well, this is gonna suck dick for me. Guess what the hotkey is for it? F. Guess what the hotkey is for Breath of Fire? F. My one nuke ability. So every time I go to press F, hopefully it's going to activate Breath of Fire, but what I think is going to do is it's going to activate this. That's such a... Oh good, the Breath of Fire one works, and then I can manually click that. Okay, well we dodged a bullet with that, basically. Dodged an absolute bullet with that. Because that would have sucked so much if every time I press F. Because it's something you want a skill shot and you want to aim and click on the mouse. You don't want to go click and then put it down on the ground. Especially when things get really chaotic. You saw what happened last time. So it's just a spam fest at the moment of sending us summons. I feel like there's probably a better way to balance that. I don't feel like it's very particularly balanced, just spamming off summons until you get crazy, crazy amounts of gold. Should be some sort of limit to how many you can send or something. So that way gold is more deserved and earned, because players just get well and truly out of control. Whoever gets the most gold income or gets the most kills then gets to send more stuff, which then gets them even more gold, which then gets your allies no gold because they're no longer getting kills, and you get more and more powerful, and it becomes Dota. Kind of want to be using that ability all the time, and then you nuke. So you can try to get as much experience as possible, because you can see I'm level 4, he's level 3 at the moment. Haven't even gone for the potions yet, but that's probably coming soon.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Get on with it.
But yeah, you want to kind of kill the creeps. You want to activate this, then kill them as soon as possible within 10 seconds, because it only lasts for 10 seconds. It's one annoying. There's a couple of annoying creeps that are going to make it back here, and we can't get back in time to stop them. The lanes need to be just a little bit smaller, because some creeps manage to get past you. It's really kind of annoying. What the hell? There's Haze, Drunken Haze has said as its hotkey. Oh god. Okay. I can live with Zed, but it's not the best. My mule didn't make it to me. Just drop it on the ground, mate. Don't forget it's still got a tornado here. Dragonheart. Dragonheart is an ability that summons the Great Dragon to burn away the enemies of the band of heroes. Don't know if that burns down the units in your lane or down... Can only be used once on your team. I guess it's on your lane then. Sort of like a Hail Mary. I thought it was something that you could send down the enemy team lane. Don't think there's anything you can send down the enemy team lane. So keep going for swift learning. 10 seconds to kill something. Not much to kill. Gotta wait for them to do a spam send. So I wonder if I'm screwing myself over here with a spam send. Level 6. I'm still level 6 up here. Ah, offensive aura minion. Let's start leveling that up now. It's like a little pal. It does have health and stuff, so it can also get killed. It's got endurance aura. Reduces armor, which is good. And decreases AoE and percentage. Movement speed. Still got one little creature coming through there. We're going to lose a life every now and then. I've got to re-hotkey stuff now. So that's 4. That's 6. That's 5. Keep this guy a little bit back. You don't actually activate any of these abilities. They just work for you. Right, get ready for swift learning. Oh, I was going to do it, and then everything died. That was a tough one. I'm not getting to use this ability much. Okay, here we go. Using it. Let's see what this stupid income is at now. Tainted's got a lot of kills. Yeah, he's got 100 more kills. Stealing it down there with his powered demon hunter. Has he got a crazy fast attack rate as well? Yeah, he does. Even though he's intelligent. So, I think the map is also imbalanced in that sense that all the heroes aren't just cosmetic. Some of them actually genuinely have faster attack rates. Anything with the Illidan model, pretty much. Anything like a Demon Hunter or a Blade Master will have like the fastest attack rates that you can get. So that also helps. Alright, Swift Learning, which used up all of my mana. Enough just to cast this though. Although that's not enough there. Damn. Swift Learning. Gonna need to get some mana pots, aren't I? Where's my little thingy? Get some mana pots. 5,000 mana? I don't even have any close to that.
Our warriors have engaged.
Alright, I'm pulling back now. This aura does slow them down quite nicely though. You can see it's affecting them.
Our warriors have engaged.
Okay. Let's come back. Let's use that. Let's go like that. Let's go like this. And let's do that. And that should help. Those little buggers. At least this aura slows those down. Those are nasty bastards. Don't want those getting free. Wait for that next swift learner. So you can actually stack up the mobs quite a bit if you want. Although you're going to come in and kill them. Although that's okay. There's another one of those little bastards. Alright, swift learning. Chance Stealer has been sent. Not down this lane, I don't see it. Need to keep leveling this up. Does it cap at level 10? No, good, it doesn't. This is super spammy gameplay though, because you're just constantly trying to make sure you're spamming everything out, and then clicking back on this, and then going back to here, then maybe I should get items, but not just yet. Don't need them, because the spells are doing quite well. Swift learning soon. Drunken Haze, Swift learning, and Breath of Fire. Same again, so not just yet. I don't mind stacking them up. There's no need to kill them en masse, apart from we should kind of really, if we were being super tactical about it, just wait until they're super grouped up and then use Swift Learner at the same time. He doesn't, so it's a bit harder. He's just going to kill him as he sees him. Now that it's available on cooldown, I may as well go for it. I'm assuming I can only have one offensive minion, so if I cast this again... What? How can I have two? Okay. That seems broken. Or because... I mean... The auras aren't going to stack, so it doesn't matter too much, but if you try to get different auras with one of them... I don't even know why I'm getting True Shot, because the other one doesn't have it. So that one's got... I mean, they're going to max out on these auras anyway soon, I think. I don't know how long they keep going. Right, Swift Learning. This is a good time to do it. Right, upgrade this again. Almost becomes a bit of a headache managing all of this. It's more of a macro game than it is anything else. Alright, I should try to work out what each aura is doing, so maybe the top one can be messing out the first two. Shit. It's got so laggy I couldn't even take my potion there. Alright, top one, you're just going these two abilities. Wait, which one's the top one? First one then. First one, you go in that one. Second one, you'll go in these two. And we'll try to work it out that way. And I'm going to have another one of these again in a second. In fact, you don't really want more than one, do you? Because they steal experience. I would assume that they're stealing experience. Two's enough, I suppose, to max out on the other stuff. That slow is really good.
required. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. More gold is required. Get on.
Way.
Right, go. What you looking at? Okay.
It's getting. I mean, if I go for another one, is that? What's the? Do these stack up with the power?
On with it.
Like, do I need to summon a new one? They look the same.
What you looking at?
It's just kind of confusing.
Get on with it. More lumber is required. What you looking at?
That aura is really good though for slowing them down.
Okay. What you looking at? More gold is required. Huh? Okay.
I could put a wisp in the other lane with the other guys. You're right. I'll try and do that then. Although the wisp does get killed as well. It's pretty tough though. But I'll put a wisp in the other lane. Ah! Never mind. He's getting pretty wrecked. It's going to be really hard to manage that and have him not die. They seem to be actually going for it. And this wisp's going to die in a second. And I don't think the wisps resurrect, so maybe that's a bad idea. Whee! It's gonna die again. They're starting to get so strong that they can kill this stuff. It does come back at level 15 though, or it's this equivalent of whatever level you were, I think. 5 times the level of the skill. So 3 times 5, 15. So that's what it's working at. So now it'd be level 20 if I summoned it again. Dead. I have got my spells though. And they're all pretty crappy spells. But they're spells nonetheless. It's time to upgrade, I think. Still not getting items. Because it's just, you just go greedy and greedy and greedy. Damn. Sneaky little buggers. So yeah, I can get another one of those and then send it down the other lane and then give control. Tainted, you can control it. You can enjoy controlling that. Spec it how you will. Whoa, I think they've got some Alright, we've got to heal you up again. think they have an aura that reduces its health as well.
An allied
Bit
champion
risky
has
business.
fallen.
Ah! Look at what happened! Yeah. The moment I give him that aura, it gets him killed because it's a pain to control and try not to get it killed as well at the same time. He hadn't died up until that point, and then 4 seconds later he's dead. Whoa, what's doing damage there? You? Got the old 8,000 damage per hit, yeah? Makes sense. Okay. Hard to tell what happened there. Oh no, this aura thing's awesome. It's just hard to... It's not that hard to control, but it gets people killed. But look how much it slows them down. And it also gets their attention. So it's good for moments like this. Oh, I was hoping that would hit them as well. I was wrong. Oh my god. And this is the thing, oh wow. I don't know what that is. I was spamming my health potions, but it wasn't enough. You've definitely got much more health. Yeah, I'm going for those shields. I think that is the key. Yeah, it's just, you get a stupid amount of armor. It's the only way to survive this kind of crap. Even then, getting beaten on. This game becomes so much hard work. I'm not sure if it's that enjoyable. Like, I think it's fun to show it off and see what it's about, but I'm not sure if I genuinely actually enjoy this game. Do you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be bitchy or salty about it. It's just, I'm not entirely sure if I'm actually enjoying this or whether I'm just going through with the motions. I'm copying you though.
An allied champion has fallen.
Kite shield and metal shield. This is the other thing I think I got confused with, is I don't think it has all the items in the game. I got kite shield, metal shield. Kite shield. Where's the metal? Hang on a second. Wait. We're looking at this. It requires a kite shield and metal orb. Okay, I'm with you. Alright, we've got that in the bag. I should be near invincible at 99% damage reduction. I think I lost my... Nope, I'm going down. I think they're having a harder time down at the bottom though. Well, I had spent a bit of time just trying to work out one of these recipes.
Our warriors have engaged.
I mean, I got 99% damage reduction, but if they get one of those hits through, it's going to hurt. I think you just win with the sends, basically. It's just spam with the sends. Obviously, that's kind of how the game works. You're trying to survive. Right, come on, Mr. Aura. Alright, you just stand there and look pretty. Alright, we're starting to max out on this stuff. 3 out of 3 food. Let's get the skull shield as well. Tower shield. Dark orb, nature orb. Dark orb, nature orb. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, what the fuck? Who's given that? Who got the items? How the fuck? Why has that gone into the inventory of that? That was weird. The stuff I'm buying is going into this that I can't now get out. Yeah. I'm gonna have to just buy multiples of them so they can start dropping them. The fuck? It's going into the building that you... I can't actually select... You haven't got the select shop ability here, which you do have in melee games. So I can't actually select onto my hero to then pick up the items. So basically I can't get those anymore. And everything's trying to go into that shop. These ones I can now access. Fuck. So I can no longer get the tanky stuff. Oh, the aura minion's got it. The aura minion's got it as well as the shop. The fuck is going on? Why is the armory showing my... Why was the armory showing what... I guess it's an armory, but I don't think it's supposed to really work like that. That's weird, but okay. We got it back. Tower Shield, Dark Orb, Nature Orb. Right, are we on the right here right now? I mean, look at this. I can't... By the time you go through these recipes, you can't... How do I get more food? Create more moon wells. You must meet the income requirement. Alright. I'm waiting for my food to go up. This is a, there we go. This is the very taxing game. Oh my god.
An allied champion has fallen.
Shall I just keep getting those mass shields? This thing's really expensive. Blazing Rock and Longsword. So you need 3 orbs for that. Fire orbs, was it? Oh shit, is that going to the armory again? No, it's going into you. Stop doing that. Right, Blazing Rock. I'm just going to get the next thingy. And then wait for that. We've got plenty of time to look at this. They're struggling a bit more down there, thankfully. Gives me time to breathe, that's for sure. I'm just trying to work out the recipes. They're always the most confusing thing in these games. Alright, so this expensive one wanted a longsword as well. And a longsword is not here. Not there either. Longsword, that's pretty cheap. Well, 65,000, but yeah. Oh, that combines. Yep. He's got to be good now.
An allied champion has fallen.
Ah!
Our champion has fallen. An allied champion has fallen.
More lumber is required. More lumber is required. More lumber is required. More lumber is required.
Ah, there's a 144 wood thing here. So that's got to be good. We'll go for that. Enchanted Gauntlets of the Lord. I got a couple of shields down there, yeah. But I still had the 750 armor. There we go, 1650 armor. Is that enough now? Is that enough to not just straight up die? Nope. Even with all of that, you still just insta-die to this crap. So like I said, I think you're just better off. It really is just a case of distract the mobs as best as you can. And just spam until you can build units that they just can't possibly deal with. Like, they've got more of those, so these things, you just want to keep sending those. Those are, like, almost endgame stuff, though. Show the creeps damage. 38,000 chaos damage. Okay. What is that ability? Is that the tide thing that I call? What did I call it earlier? I can't remember. I've used it once. Either way, it's basically Stampede, and it seems to work really well versus these. And he doesn't seem like it has much of a cooldown at this stage once it's leveled up to that amount. So once again, we're kind of Tainted has worked out the perfect defense. So the rest of us just spam income. And he just stands there doing that all day. So me buying all these items is kind of pointless. Has anyone got up to the next level? Oh, they have. Quite a few, actually. So the income must be outrageous for some people. It's not too far ahead of me, but definitely a good old chunky 50,000 or 500,000, something like that ahead. You still salty about that kick, Chaz? You got kicked because you knew something exactly about the map that the rest of us didn't. And this has been a much more balanced playthrough this time, although Tainted is obviously still an issue. Did my fucking aura thing die again? Oh, for God's sake. Oh my god, he has 4,700 and... How much lumber? Wow. That's what you need to be looking at now, not even the gold, sorry. The lumber. Seems balanced. I don't think there's any way to balance a game like this, but I think it's kind of fun to play, you know, once off. I don't think I'm going to be revisiting this anytime soon. I don't think I'm going to be making this part of my daily play, because I don't think there's any skill to it, and I like maps with skill, but it's entertaining. I've just stopped doing anything now at this point. Oh, he died. Save him. I died. Save him.
Our champion has fallen. An allied champion has fallen. Upgrade finished.
It's the Yiggy, the Tree of Death. It actually reduces the amount of lumber you got, so you better not spam that until you've definitely got a decent chunk amount to finish the game. Nothing can stand up to this now.
An allied champion has fallen. An allied champion has fallen. An allied champion has fallen. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
More lumber is required. More lumber is required.
It's just a case of who can... Look at that. So the people that have done this are just the people that picked that tidal wave. Is it just a bit coincidental that a lot of people pick that tidal wave ability?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. An allied champion has fallen. An allied champion has fallen. An allied champion has fallen.
Did we do it? Alright, there you go. That's what it comes down to by the end of it. It's a case of, what the hell's going on now? GG. We gave it a go though, on both aspects of it, so... Custom line wars. Definitely gained a bit of experience.